Hey Taurus, Amber here, Stephanie Shani Tarot. This is your love reading for April 2020. Okay, so I can see you've come into the reading here, or what I should really say, the crux of the matter is, is the Empress card. But again, this is like your energy, so maybe you're putting your foot down on an issue. Maybe it's the changes that's going on within you that's really bringing about maybe complications to the relationship. Not to say that you should stop, you know, on whatever journey or growth or path or decisions that you've made, but it may just be you and the paths and the choices that you've made, maybe for yourself, and purely for yourself, is bringing challenges into the relationship. You know, maybe you want to go and work in Spain or something, and your partner's like, well, but you know that it's best for you and your children, maybe. It could also be you're thinking about marriage or children at the moment. Family could also be at the heart of the matter, but either way, this is clearly the sign of Taurus. So this is, you're at the center of the reading. We've got Temperance as well here. So yeah, this does talk about balance and patience as well, and like deciding as well on a course of action and sticking to that, having faith, believing in that, following your destiny as well, following your own path. But at the same time, whilst following your own path, not doing it in a rough way, but doing it in a patient way, in a way that um, considers maybe all parties that are involved, all different factors. So this is about a slow change, but with slow, in a slow kind of paced way. The Empress again does talk about being, you know, having some amount of patience and slowing down. This could be involving a pregnancy where maybe we're having to be patient, waiting for all the fingers and toes to be made. You know, it may take, you know, it just takes time for these things to happen. So this could be very much about a pregnancy. Um, could also talk about medicine, doctors. I'm getting here everywhere now, so there could be like something to do with doctors. Maybe there's complications in the pregnancy that you're dealing with at the moment. And Spirit is saying, be patient, center yourself, breathe, do the best you can to center yourself and be as aligned as you can with, you know, your destiny, the universe, and just really kind of find that middle ground within yourself, or the middle pillar, as they say. um yeah, because as you do that, spirit is able to do its downloads easier for you. It's able to work with you better, basically. So that's what I feel spirit is saying here for you. Get yourself aligned and everything else will kind of fall into place, but you'll need to be patient, paying attention to the needs of others as well, with the Temperance card here as well, not just about um and also just paying attention to the details, what else, you know, considering all aspects of this. So yeah, maybe it's thinking about others. So we've got your energy here coming through as the Two of Swords, a decision maybe that you've made to find peace. This again can be about the Temperance card, finding that middle pillar, that center, feeling centered, um, and being quite decided as well on an approach, decided on something, I feel here. But yeah, I feel like a decision has been made here, which has brought in peace. And I think it's more of a personal decision that you've made for yourself. Again, this would be saying that you're thinking very much about yourself. And this is Taurus, so Taurus seems to be coming first in the month of April. It could be that it's your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way, Taurus. So yeah, happy birthday. I think you're between April and May, right? So yeah, that could be what this is. Maybe you've made a decision to focus on yourself for this month. We've got the Ten of Cups here and the Eight of Cups. So this could be about a decision that you've made to, I'm feeling that this is about pregnancy for some reason as well. But you could have made a decision to, oh, we've got the 9 of Cups as well, wow. The 8, 9, and 10 of Cups. So yeah, maybe you're just like waiting for the baby to arrive, for these 9 months to pass. Maybe you're only, maybe you only just became pregnant. Maybe you just found out this news that you're pregnant. And it's kind of brought in some peace, the fact that you now have the answer that you're pregnant. And it could have been a wish come true, you know, could be the best birthday present ever. Yeah, I feel that you want the 10 of Cups and you want to make efforts to get there. That's basically what I'm seeing here. You want to, you want the 10 of Cups, you want the family. You're decided, I want family, I want a home, I want to have somewhere that I can call home. You may feel quite protective as well of your family, of your pregnancy, of your home life. You may not, you know, you may be feeling really, really homely. You don't want anything to get in the way. And you may also see that you're going towards your wish fulfillment. There's a journey that you're taking towards your wish fulfillment that also means leaving a certain amount of your past behind. It could be that you really want to get pregnant as well. That could be what this is. Maybe there's a big focus on you wanting to be pregnant, wanting this 10 of Cups, wanting a family. You know, you could be quite decided. You could be putting yourself first. This could be you saying the 2 of Swords. I am now, you know, I've made peace and I've decided within myself that I'm happy to maybe even end a relationship here with the 8 of Cups so I can move towards my 10 of Cups. I feel like the 10 and 9 of Cups are in your future. I feel that, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here as well and the Temperance card here, I feel like success is here for you. Material success as well, family life, all these things are definitely, I feel, in your future. Especially maybe with regards to this relationship. I think you've just been very clear and decisive about what it is that you want. And with the 8 of Cups here, you're moving towards that. You know, you're moving towards more deeper fulfillment in your relationships, deeper fulfillment period in your life. And yeah, I think you're about to get your wish here. So we've got the, what does your partner have? The Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this person I think very much loves you. I think this is the Queen of Wands. It's Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups here. So we actually got the Prince or the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Cups here. So we are seeing a soulmate connection here. Got the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So yeah, this is about I think quite, there's certainty in the direction of the relationship here. It could be moving forward quite quickly as well. There could be many people involved. This looks like a family situation. We've got the what else did I see here? Oh yeah, the Prince of Pentacles too. So yeah, there could be like lots of family involved here, lots of men involved here as well. And only one woman and the Empress. So I feel like there's definite decisions that are being made. This person I feel is definitely, I feel, in love with you. And their emotions are quite deep. They may also be quite protective of you as well. And they may also be very interested in moving things along. I think that there is a real want to move things along quickly here. Again, I feel there's been a decision that's been made, it's been decided, and you guys just want to move forward with it. And that's why the Temperance card may be saying you may need to pace yourselves, be patient, keep your eye on the goal, but also don't rush things, don't miss things, only for more work to be done later. But the Prince of Cups as well does again suggest that there is this want for speed or excitement as to what's going to happen in the future. Very focused on this end goal here. This person may be also traveling to come to see you. There could be travel involved. Okay, so we've got the this person maybe wants to come to you to also discuss things, to talk about things. Someone may not be happy here with the Three of Swords. Queen of Cups is here. So this could be another mother that's involved. Maybe this is the person's past partner that might not be totally happy about the split. So maybe a decision has been made here. Okay. You could have given this person an ultimatum and you could have said, look, I'm the Empress, I'm your wife, or I'm your main chick, as they say, or I'm your girlfriend. And I want you to make a decision. I want you to do the Eight of Cups. I want you to leave this person and I want you to come over to me here so we can create a family. And yeah, maybe this person has, especially as they've come through initially as the Prince or the Knight of Cups, it could be that this person has maybe skirted around the issue or not being very mature, still maybe undecided, maybe non-committal, not taking it seriously, maybe always fobbing it off, and maybe this person's always maybe been a little bit intrusive or yeah, maybe this person's just kind of been a bit clingy, you know. It could be a Cancerian as well that they were dealing with. But they may have to give some bad news to that, you know, sorry, but this is going to be a no, you know, from me. Maybe that's what this person's dealing with. This person could also just be planning to end something with somebody. I feel that they're planning to end it with this Queen of Cups. I think this is a third party. Or maybe they're having to give some news to somebody in the family, maybe their own mother, about a pregnancy or about their decision to take things to the next level with you. Maybe the mother is the contention here. You know, maybe this is an interfering mother, you know, and the Temperance is saying, you know, just be patient. Sometimes you have to work with a situation, then work against it to get what you want. We've got the King of Pentacles here. So yeah, this is looking like someone is coming in with a commitment. Someone is taking that step to make that commitment to you. This person's focused on family, focused on laying down some roots. This person probably is quite good when it comes to business and their career as well. But this quite clearly says to me this is someone who is very much interested in a long-term relationship and commitment. This would also be them just being very focused on you as you are a Taurus. This is an earth sign energy. But yeah, I feel this person wants to make a commitment, wants to make an offer, and may even already just very much feel like they're the man in your life, feeling quite decided. I feel like they're very much focused on you, like they're looking at you, they're looking at their future, you know, that they're trying to make decisions for themselves and what they need. I feel this person's quite a family man, so it's quite possible that this person is this mother that may be a point of contention in the relationship. You know, maybe they were quite committed, and maybe they do have children together. I don't see any pages, so I don't think so far I can really take that story, to be honest. But I just feel like this person is very family orientated, and the Queen of Cups is usually a mother. I'm just thinking maybe this person is interfering with the Three of Swords here. But there is heartbreak here. And then we've got the Eight of Cups over here. So I don't know if you've decided to leave this person as well, Taurus. Okay, maybe you've made a decision where you said, you know what, I'm going after my Ten of Cups. I'm going after my Nine of Cups. I'm thinking of myself and putting myself first here with the Queen Empress. It could be here. So that's the initial message that came through, you know. And maybe this person is receiving this bad news, and then maybe they see you as the Queen of Cups, someone that they're in love with. And with the Prince of Cups, this person may be wanting to fight for the relationship, want to come in and kind of be the knight in shining armor, be romantic, and get things back to maybe how they were. But they definitely feel a separation here with the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel that that's definitely could be a possibility where you're just, maybe you've put your foot down on an issue. And this person still feels very much attached to you and still has you pretty much at the forefront of their mind. We've got the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles here, the King of Swords and the King of Wands for what's going on underneath this also. Yeah, we are seeing someone here having made a decision. This probably is representing your energy. So you've probably given a lot of thought to this. You may have been even quite strategic in maybe your timing in terms of when you maybe gave this person this ultimatum to maybe take the relationship to the next level in some way, or have a baby, or whatever it is that you're wanting. And the King of Wands here, this talks about ego. So I don't know if this is representing their energy or yours. I feel like it could be your energy where you're quite confident, you're moving forward, you know exactly what you want, you're clear on it. And really, it's like Spirit is saying that you are kind of in control of your own destiny here, and you do need to make decisions based on what you think to be, you know, what you feel is right or wrong, and not to be swayed by anyone else, but to follow your own destiny here. Could also be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with as well. Could possibly be a Libra as well. Sagittarius or Libra is coming through. We can also talk about stubbornness here, the Prince of Pentacles. Maybe you're feeling quite stubborn on the issue. You know, you're maybe not wanting to make any movement forward unless it's in line with the decision that you've made. You may even be a little bit argumentative. This is like a domineering energy as well. Both of these cards, the Ace of the Page, sorry, the King of Swords and the King of Wands are both quite domineering energies. So you're feeling quite confident, you're feeling quite dominant. There could be a bit of a battle of the wills here as well with these two kings here. But I feel like your will is very strong. You may be feeling quite stubborn on this issue. I think Taurians are actually known to be stubborn as well. But the Empress card says that you're not just being stubborn, you're actually thinking of your own comfort, thinking of your own happiness. You're kind of just loving yourself. This is about self-love as well. So, and knowing your own worth, knowing what you deserve. Hmm. Okay. Right. So as the outcome here, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So let's say wealth, the King of Cups, the Devil card. So yeah, the overall outcome here, the way that you'll both be feeling towards the end of the month or as an outcome to this situation, there'll be a lot of love here. There may be someone is having to be quite tough. I feel this person is having to be quite, give some sort of tough love. Maybe again they're having to maybe shut this person out if they're being interfering, or they're having to also man up with the King of Cups here and actually be a bit more tougher and make a commitment to you. With the Ten of Pentacles here, I think there will be a commitment made here for this. I think you will get your wish fulfillment. You will get this commitment from this person. And we're seeing Capricorn here. So this is also a kind of a warning as well. This also talks about commitment. So you will have a commitment, but it may feel a little bit forced. With the Devil card here, this may feel like there may be a slight feeling of feeling trapped or feeling bound to this situation. This commitment is kind of final, and you've got to take this person warts and all, vice versa. But just being, also being mature. I'm seeing maturity as well. Because the reality is that no one is perfect. So um, everyone has warts and all, as they say. So I feel like this King of Cups is kind of being mature and accepting that things may not be perfect. This person could be quite a romantic and romanticize things a lot. I feel like they're getting to a point where they're maybe being more realistic. And being more mature in their approach to love and taking things more seriously. And the King of Cups is a man in love. The King of Cups is someone who's like really, really in love, really, committed and feels very warm and kind towards you. The Devil card can also be talking about a lot of sex happening as well. So maybe that's what this is about, wanting to actually make a baby. This definitely talks about making a family here. So I think that a lot of you will be starting a family or trying to work towards having a family. Like there'll be a lot of sex and attempts made. So there is this kind of want and rush to maybe get pregnant for some of you. And your partner, I feel it will be on board with this toward, at some point during the month of April. Yeah, I think your partner is probably more focused on money and making sure that there's enough money to go around as well. With King of Pentacles here. Yeah, but there is definitely a commitment being made, okay, and it is a long-term commitment. This person sees you sees you in the next 10 years of their life. Yeah, Devil card is here, like, Devil card is almost like through thick and thin energy. Take me as I am energy as well. It's like, yeah, this is like an unbreakable kind of connection that I see here that will be here in the future. Maybe we just needed to get rid of this other person who maybe was quite emotionally still attached to this person, and finds it hard to let them go. This could be their mother, or another, maybe they've got an ex-wife or ex-partner that they have children with. That they maybe this person is a little bit soft. They're not really good at just saying what needs to be said and breaking things off, but I think they are, because you've put in an ultimatum. You said, look, you need to end this. You need to really be clear with this person you know, that it's not going to happen, you know, and that they maybe making boundaries clear as well. This would also be that this person received very disappointing news from you, you know, and it stressed them out and made them take action, made them make a commitment. But again, in that case, I feel like with the devil card here, it's almost like it was almost like a forced thing, like, but they're happy to be doing it. But maybe they needed that push. They needed someone to put their foot down and say, look, it's going to be this way or no way. But things are falling into place. I feel here with Temperance card. Yeah, I feel you're being quite stubborn and you're quite sure. I think you're being quite tactical as well, being quite clever about your approach in this. And you've had to be quite patient. The Spirit is saying continue to be patient, continue to think before you act. And also think about your goals each time you make a decision or you plan to do something. Ask yourself, is this going to bring about a result that is in line with my goals? So it's almost a bit calculating, but it's for a positive reason. Alright, so let's just pull some cards for Taurus for April. Taurus, April. Got to bring that female. Got open relationships. Okay, so is this other, and then we've got triangle at the bottom here. So yeah, are we dealing with someone else here? I think this third party is quite sensitive, and I think they have to kind of be handled with a bit of care, and also having to have a bit of patience here. There is a child involved here though, with the Sun card. Children could be involved. And the Chariot, family. The Four of Pentacles can also talk about family. Could also be dealing with the Capricorn. It's also a Taurus energy as well. The Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you've definitely come through into the reading, and I think this is really a focus on you and making sure you feel happy and secure. I think this is just a decision between you and this other person. I think this other person, maybe with the Knight of Cups, is someone that maybe wasn't very committal, or, you know, was still on the hunt in some way for the right one, maybe wasn't sure that they were ready to make a commitment to you. Whereas I think now you've given them an ultimatum, it's put them in a position where they have to make a decision. And that's why the triangle is here. They have to make a decision. And I think you're being stubborn. You're kind of saying, okay, well, this is where I'm at. This is what I want. And they're having to kind of, now they've only got a few cards to play. You know, you've limited their options. And I think they're quite sad about that. It's not like the best news that they've heard, but it is making them make a commitment. You know, you're saying to them they have to make a choice between you and this other person, or you and this other commitment that they have, or whatever. And I think it's made them move, Taurus. So you've been quite clever about it here with the King of Swords. Spirit is almost congratulating you in a way, in the way that you've used your mind in this situation. You've mastered your mind over matter. You've also directed your will. You've been decisive and you've stuck to something. And because you've done that, that's why the universe is kind of aligned to work with you. And it's working with you because you've decided on what it is that you want. Okay, so we've got Orphaned here. There's the overall card. And we've got Message in a Bottle. So this could be a separate message here, but often does talk about feeling like left out in the cold, feeling like there's no one that's supporting you. So that could be how you feel. A higher power, yeah. Fork in the road, yeah. Decision. No place like home, yeah. Wanting a home, wanting a family, and building blocks. So there may need to be more honest communication between you two. That could also help things. The Prince of Cups, I do get the feeling like this person wants to communicate with you as well. But yeah, right now you may feel a bit empty, or you may be trying to avoid that, or you may just feel like you want a child. You know, you may just feel lonely, like you just want something to call your own. I know you shouldn't call a child a thing. Forgive me for saying that, but you want a child. You know, you could feel empty without it, and maybe that's what this card is really saying. And yeah, there is a higher power at work here. Okay. And I feel like you've got nothing to worry about because this is actually quite secure. This person's not going anywhere, and I think actually ends up wanting the same things as you. Yeah, and I think this building blocks is also kind of similar to the Temperance card, as it's going to take time to create the foundation that you want, but you will get there. I think it's also confirming the Ten of Coins, that you are building something solid here, and this is a relationship that will go far. Just got to keep working on it. But this, yeah, you're trying to create a home as well, and giving this person a bit of an ultimatum. So that's the reading, Taurus. Sorry I went on for so long. Thank you for being here. Love you lots. And I'll speak to you next time. If you want your own reading, send me a message. We can actually look into your situation, have a chat about what you're dealing with. You can also visit my website to get these really cool postcards I think you'll love. That you can send to people's birthdays. Also mugs, there's cushions, there's towels, there's everything there with your star sign on it. So if you're enthusiastic about being a Taurus, so am I. I've got products that will help you celebrate that. Okay, so just go to my website, symbolsforliving.com, and I'll be happy to see you there. All right, take care. Bye.